and I won this argument. I didn't really, I've got to be honest with you, I didn't really give a fuck one way. I live in Essex, right? And I didn't really give a fuck one way or the other about them Pikeys at that fucking farm. I'm like that, I get swept along with things, you know, and half the time I don't know what's going on. And then when I find out, I couldn't give a fuck. But this is one where I got sort of, sometimes I get swept along on the emotional sort of, you know, momentum of a story. You know, the last time was beef on the bone, you know, in the days of the mad cow scare. So we can't have beef on the bone, it's a fucking disgrace. And I says, yeah, it's a fucking, I'm on his side, beef on the bone. It's an Englishman's right to eat beef on the bone. You see, terrible. Beef on the bone, I can't have it anymore. But then somebody said, when did you ever have beef on the bone? I never fucking had beef. You don't have a leg of a cow. What's it to be, a leg for you? Or a bit of breast? Or do you want a leg? Wait a minute. He's a leg down. You know what I mean? You don't do it, you don't have beef on the bone. When you get bones in beef, you can't ever fucking have it. Sliced up, the bones go to make glue or some fucking gelatin. But you know, you don't eat it, but I just got carried away on the momentum of it. And it's the same as the Pikeys on Dale Fair. I wasn't mired one way or the fucking other, to be honest. But as soon as I was watching the news, and as soon as fucking Vanessa Redgrave showed up, I thought, right, fuck them off, fuck them off. Get rid of them, fucking hell. You're in trouble now. Look, they've lost their case with me. Fuck, you know, she hasn't been right about everything. I'm convinced the Vietnam War would have finished 4 years earlier if she hadn't fucking got involved. So I'm arguing with some people somewhere around the world. We're all arguing in Essex. It's a hot topic. You know, what do you think about these Pikeys and that? So yeah, fucking get rid of them, fucking freeloading bastards. Really? Anyway, I don't really mean it. But just because I'm saying that doesn't mean I want my fucking driveway tarmac. Don't get fucking carried away. Anyway, they started playing the race card. So they said they're playing the race card. I said, well, they're not a fucking... How can you play the same race as me? You have to find another word for it. All right, it's prejudice. It's prejudice, it's vicious, it's reactionary, it's all those things. I'll admit that. Probably small-minded and vindictive while you're at it. But it's not racism, they're fucking Irish, I'm fucking Irish, what's the fucking odds? She says, actually, they are entitled to play the race card because they're Romanian. Right? Which, actually, doesn't even, they're entitled to be racist about us, if they are Romanian, because Romania is a damn sight closer to the Caucasus than Salford. So if anybody's the mongrel, it's me. So I'm not, you know what I mean, I'm not arguing on the blood level. But she says, actually, she says, yes, they are entitled to play the race card because they're Romanian. I got her a belter. Listen to this. Romanian, oh yeah, well they're Romanian in Essex, a little too long. End of. So that's the latest time that's happened to me where I actually came out with what I've ever said. But the best time was about 2 years ago. Now, listen, don't take this wrong, but I haven't got many ambitions left, as I said. One is to be in the vicinity of a hysterical woman, so that I'm entitled to slap her. I seen it in movies when I was a kid, and even then. You know, when I was a kid, I seen it in movies, and even then I thought, well, I said, bloody hell, man, what's he up? I thought he was the hero. Is it in a woman? She says, no, son. She's hysterical. So I watched it closely, you know, it's like, you know, Gary Cooper or somebody, you know, he was a proper role model, you know, and so of course somebody steps out of the crowd, hey, what are you doing? She's hysterical, that's for her own good. You know what I mean? It's so right back then I thought, that looks like a gas. Not only get to slap some chick, but people thank you for it. You know, must be great, some screaming shit, you know. Hey, what are you doing? Put her on good, she's hysterical. In fact, it can often recur. Just making sure. Thank God you were here, mister. She could have screamed herself to death. I would never have thought of that. Thank God some medical guy was here, otherwise. But the other thing I've been longing for lately, especially since going back out on the road, and the number of people that have motor cars these days, the days of the gentleman motorist are at an end, I've found. And there's nowhere to park. So the thing that I really crave now, my final, and this leads us neatly back to the coming out with something on the spur of the moment. That's the perfect thing to come out with, because I feel kind of cheated not having a disabled sticker. To be honest, way I figure it, if I had a disabled sticker, that would transform my life. I'd be living like, I'd be able to, the only guy I know that can do this is Theo Kojak, as played by Telly Savalas in the popular 1970s Policeman. Right? Telly Savalas. If I had a disabled sticker, I could live like Kojak. I'd be able to park outside the very building I wish to enter. Imagine that. Instead of parking it in some, like, you must know in Glasgow, Jesus, I've never been here in my life and not got a ticket. Not once have I been here. Now, you have your fucking money's worth out of me, you fucking cunts.
You think it's in Glasgow?
I've paid for your fucking university fees, single-handed. But I figure if I had a fucking disabled sticker, that would transform my life. And anyway, I fucking deserve one. Ask anybody who knows me. They'll tell you, they'll probably say, what, Clarke? What, you mean he hasn't got a disabled sticker? You filthy, stinking bastard. Give him one immediately. Everybody knows Andy. The scars are on the inside. I feel cheated. So much so. I mean, look at them fucking Paralympics, right? I don't want to come across as embittered. That's the last thing I'd want you to think. But look at them Paralympic people, they're climbing Everest in wheelchairs. I couldn't do it. But who's got the sticker? So with this sense of injustice, I feel entitled to avail myself of the obliteratory facilities laid on for the disabled. For a start, I have to, start myself up when I get in somewhere, and I'll tell you what happened today. I usually head for the disabled because it's more private, it's more residential, they've got mirrors at every level. Nobody's going to come in and catch me putting on my mascara and say, have I come in the wrong laboratory? All that embarrassment is neatly circumvented with the use of the disabled. And I'll look around first to see if there's any people in greater need. And I'm not a fucking animal, I think we've ascertained that. So I go in and start myself up, and anyway, this happened to me. I went in there and started myself. This is the first time this happened to me where I actually come out with something that was like the perfect thing. And I come out, I started myself, I'm coming out of the disabled. One of the people who worked there, I remember his exact words, and he said, "You don't look disabled, what are you doing? You don't look disabled, what are you doing? Just keeping the dream alive." Proud of that. It was just enough. It was just enough to hold him up for a couple of seconds. That sounds like it makes sense. Why not? Anyway, I'm a Catholic, but I don't think the royals should be at liberty to marry Catholics. I'm getting topical now. I just caught the news. I'm fucking incensed. I'm fucking incensed. Do you know what I mean? Do you know why? Do you know how he put it to us, Cameron? So now, Pippa Middleton and Picky Little Tiggy Winkle, King Piggy Wink. When King Piggy Wink marries, Princess fucking Little Bear, who, whatever her religion, he can marry her. You've seen it on the news, fucking disgusting. We're all living in a fucking nursery. I'll tell you how to modernise the monarchy. Fucking scrap them. I don't give a monkey's one way or the other, you know what I mean? I don't fucking care whether we have them or not, actually. I'm not militant about it. But if we have got them, surely their job is to sit on a golden throne and fucking lord it over the rest of us. Shag whoever they like, but marry a Protestant. The time-honoured way of it. Unbelievable. Another example of somebody who has the money and the lifestyle and the palace and all the fucking thing that goes with it, but they won't do the job. You know what I mean? Prince Charles, I'll just give you the pep talk, my boy. All you got to do is stay married to the same chick. Fuck who you like. Fuck anybody you like, male, female, animal, vegetable and mineral. Just stay married to the same Sarah and have a kid. That's all you got to do, and you can have anything you like after that. So that's all I ask of you. And after that, anything you want is yours. Sorry, no can do. But you know, like the vicar, like the Archbishop of Canterbury, you know. I'll have all you got to do is, you can have this palace